Hey everyone, welcome back to the English Learner Podcast. I'm Anna, and today we're going to talk about something that affects all of us every day, time. How we use it, how we feel about it, and how it sometimes seems to move too fast or too slow depending on what we're doing.
Hi everyone, I'm Tom. Yes, time is fascinating because everyone gets the same 24 hours, but it can feel completely different depending on our mood, activities, or even our age. Anna, how do you usually feel about time?
Well, it really depends on the day. Some days I feel in control. Everything flows smoothly, and I even feel like I have extra time. But on other days, time seems to disappear. I look at the clock and think, how did the morning go by so fast? I know a lot of people feel this way. How about you, Tom?
I feel exactly the same. I try to manage my time, but life always throws little surprises, emails, unexpected tasks, traffic jams, and suddenly the day feels chaotic. Time is invisible, but it controls so much in our lives, our work, our sleep, our meals, even our moods.
That's so true. Time also feels different depending on what we're doing. When we're doing something fun or exciting, it flies. But when we're bored, waiting, or stressed, even a few minutes can feel like forever.
Absolutely. Like waiting for an important message, a phone call, or even waiting for food when you're really hungry, it feels like time is standing still. But when I'm hanging out with friends, laughing, or watching a good movie, 2 hours can feel like 10 minutes.
I sometimes wish we could pause time during happy moments and fast forward through stressful ones. But since we can't, we have to learn to use our time wisely. Do you consider yourself punctual, Tom?
I try. I don't like being late because it feels disrespectful to other people's time. But I admit sometimes I underestimate how long things take, and then I end up rushing or arriving late. What about you?
I'm usually on time, but like you, sometimes I overestimate how much time I have, and then I end up hurrying. I've learned that preparing a little earlier really helps. For example, if I need to leave at 9, I try to be ready by 8:45.
That's smart. I think mornings are especially hard for many people. Sleeping late, waking up late, or having a busy morning routine makes it feel like the day starts in a rush. Even small delays in the morning can affect the whole day.
Yes, and sleep makes a big difference too. When I don't sleep enough, the day feels long and tiring, and small tasks feel like big challenges. But when I sleep well, time feels more manageable and life feels lighter.
Sleep is so important, and I think many people underestimate it. We're so busy working, studying, or scrolling on our phones late at night, thinking we're saving time, but we're really losing energy for tomorrow.
Exactly. And it's interesting how people talk about time. Many say, I don't have time, but really, everyone has the same 24 hours. It's about choices, how we spend our time.
That's right. If something is important, we make time for it. Even small things like reading a short story, exercising, or practicing English can fit into a busy day if we manage our time carefully.
Time is also about priorities. Some people spend hours scrolling social media and then complain they don't have time to study, exercise, or spend with family. It's not that they don't have time, it's where they spend it.
And technology has made us expect everything to be fast. Fast food, fast internet, instant messages. It makes waiting feel longer than it used to. Slowing down is something we all need to practice.
I agree. Learning to slow down and enjoy small moments is important. Even something simple like walking to work, talking with a friend, or enjoying a cup of tea can make us feel time more fully instead of constantly rushing.
Absolutely, and time teaches us a lot about life, too. The past gives lessons, the present is what we live in, and the future is what we plan for. But if we only live for the future, we miss the beauty of today.
That's very true. And the way we perceive time changes as we grow. When we were children, a year felt endless. Now, as adults, a year can feel like it passes in a blink.
Exactly. When I was a kid, waiting for birthdays or holidays took forever. Now I blink and suddenly another year has gone by. Routine makes time feel faster as we age.
That's why adding new experiences makes time feel richer. Traveling, trying new hobbies, or learning a new skill makes life more memorable and meaningful.
And time is not only personal, it's cultural too. Some countries are very punctual, while others are more relaxed about time. It can be a challenge when working or traveling in different cultures.
Oh, yes. I remember once I arrived on time for a meeting abroad, but my colleagues weren't ready yet, and it taught me a lot about cultural differences and how people view time.
Childhood versus adult time is also interesting. As kids, waiting and playing taught patience. Now, as adults, even small delays can feel frustrating.
And we often feel guilty for resting or taking breaks. Many people think they must always be productive, but downtime is part of managing time well. Resting, thinking, or doing nothing for a few minutes is actually valuable.
Very true. Funny moments about time also happen often. I once spent hours reading a book and thought only 10 minutes had passed. By the time I looked up, my whole afternoon was gone.
I've done that too. Or when you try cooking and misread the instructions, spending an hour preparing a dish, only to realize you made a mistake. Those moments can be frustrating, but also funny when we look back.
Time also teaches us to appreciate memories. Photos, journals, souvenirs, they remind us of moments that have passed and make us realize the importance of living fully in the present.
And planning for the future is also part of using time wisely. Setting small daily goals like learning English, exercising, or practicing a hobby helps us make the most of every day.
Yes, and funny how sometimes we feel time moves slowly, and other times we feel it's flying. Waiting for a friend, waiting for a message, waiting in line, it always feels longer than it is.
True. And sometimes we overbook our schedules, filling every minute with tasks and forgetting to breathe. That's why scheduling some me time is important. Even 10 minutes of sitting quietly can recharge your mind.
Time management isn't just about being productive, it's also about balance. We need to spend time on work, rest, fun, friends, family, and ourselves.
And it's interesting how time impacts our emotions too. Feeling rushed can make us anxious, while feeling we have time makes us calm. Even small changes in perception make a difference.
That's a great point. And time teaches patience. We learn to wait, to understand that not everything happens instantly. Growth, learning, and even relationships take time.
And before we finish today, we'd love to hear from you. How do you manage your time? Do you feel rushed or do you feel in control? What's your biggest time challenge?
Please share your thoughts in the comments, and of course, don't forget to subscribe, support our lessons, and share this episode with your friends so more learners can enjoy it.
Yes, we can't wait to read your comments. Remember, use your time wisely, enjoy every moment, and we'll see you in the next episode.